Hello, and welcome to Inventors Helping Inventors. I'm your host, Alan Beckley, inventor of the Wonder Wallet. If you're an inventor searching for proven ways to make money with your invention, if you dream to see your product selling in stores everywhere, you've come to the right place. There's no better place to get help than from experts, inventors who've already achieved success. Every week, I interview successful inventors, asking them the questions you want to know. Tune in to learn from the experts so you can get your invention out of the tank and into the bank. Welcome to episode number 525. Today, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for another Thursday Thought. So what is your Thursday Thought for today? It's this: how to stay focused. I want to share, I spent 25 years as an engineer, project manager in telecom, and almost 25 years as an inventor. Now, not quite the same 25 years. There was a good deal of overlap between the two of them. But during all of that time in my career, I noticed something about people and their approach to business or their career. I noticed highly creative people, like inventors, are rarely organized or focused. And highly organized or focused people are rarely creative. It just seems the twain never meets. Seems like it usually works out that way. Now, here's the bad news. If you want to succeed as an inventor, you must learn how to stay focused. So here's 3 ways that I've used that you can stay focused. Number 1, dedicate a specific amount of time and specific blocks of time to your invention every week. Now, you may say, I'll get 4 hours of work on my invention sometime this week. That's not enough, I can tell you. Weeks will go by and there's no time you've devoted. Why? Because there's no specific plan or dedicated time blocks. There's no commitment to that. It's just wide open, kind of wished it would happen. I'll get 4 hours of work on my invention sometime this week. Instead, try this. I'll get 4 hours of work on my invention this week, Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. and Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. That can work. It's just an example, but that can work because it's a real plan with a dedicated time. So very important to make sure that's clear cut so you keep that on track. All right, second way you can stay focused, I call it a litmus test for choosing your activities. Ask yourself before you start working on something regarding your invention, does this activity align with my long-term goals? Will it get me closer to where I need to be? The answer to both those questions usually comes pretty clearly to you. And usually it's either, yeah, I think it will, or it's like, I kind of like doing, but it's not going to align really with my long-term goals, and it doesn't really get me closer to where I need to be. Just something I enjoy doing. So that litmus test helps to keep you on track when you're choosing your activities for that limited time block you have available for inventing. Now let's go to the third way you can stay focused. One product, one path to market. There's a Chinese proverb that goes like this: man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. Well, how many rabbits are you chasing? I know so many inventors that have books full of ideas and they brag that they're working on 5 different products. And I say, how much progress are you making? Not so much. Focus on one product only, I'd say for 3 to 5 years or however long it takes. That's the key to getting real traction and success. Focus on one product and pick one path to market and stay with it. I learned this the hard way. So maybe your path is licensing. Then don't be creating a whole bunch of product because that's not aligned with licensing your invention to a manufacturer. Now, there is a hybrid approach, and that is build a few to validate your product to make sure it works. But then work towards licensing because that's your primary goal. And then the third one could be build a business around your invention, venture it. That's a long road. I did it for 8 years. It's a tough one, but you can achieve success, but you've got to be very dedicated. So to recap for today, I shared with you 3 ways that you can stay focused. And I made the point, sadly, that highly creative people, AKA inventors, are rarely organized, and highly organized or focused people are rarely creative. So, quick recap. Here's the 3 ways you can stay focused. Number 1, dedicate a specific amount of time and a specific block of time to your invention every week. Number 2, use a litmus test when choosing your activities to make sure they align with your long-term goals. Then number 3, one product, one path to market. Thanks as always for listening, and we'll be talking to you again soon. Thanks so much for tuning in to Inventors Helping Inventors. If you like the show, please tell your friends about it. Make sure to subscribe in iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts so you won't miss a single episode. Talk to you soon.